So I started a new stream. I'm going to go and put the link to this one in the old one, and if you guys could come join me, that would be awesome. Trying to do that now. It's having a think. I think there's only 7 of you left anyway, so oh dear. Joys of living in the country. Let's see. And now the chat won't load up on this one. Oh, fun and games. Fun and games. Okay, started. New stream. Can't get onto this one to add the link though. Very annoying. Oh, here we go. There you go. Come join me over here. Think that worked. Fingers crossed. Yes, there you go. Hi. Right, so now I need to come out of this one and then go into the new one. So I'll put the link in that can go, and then Peeps group. I'll link it in there. It's all going very slowly. Oh dear. Funny games, the phone rang and then everything fell apart. So yes, gosh, there were 60 of you or 70 of you, and there's 20 now. But anyway, welcome. I kind of lost the chat thread though, so I have no idea where we were or what was being said. So yes, let me just. Oh gosh, the internet's crawling today. This is not good. I think it's all these people on the Isle of Wight. So yes, has it got? There we go. Right, I'll put the new stream link in here. New live stream link. There we go. So it's up in the Peeps group as well. So fingers crossed people can come join us if they would like to. But let's pop that out, and then with this one I can hopefully get the chat back up on this one. Oh, the joys of living in the country. Rianne sent me a message and said, have you stepped on your hamster? Yes, I have. Set up new stream. Couldn't get back online. The old one. So fingers crossed. Oh, I've put love stream as well. I didn't mean to do that. Let's let's amend that, because I really didn't mean to put love stream. Too funny. Edit. Live. There we go. Okay. Oh gosh, now reset. I'm live. So am I live? Am I live on the old one? Oh, new one. That's good. Thank you, Ree. I was starting to panic there. Like, oh God, I've got 2 going. How have I managed to do that? Right. Finish behavior Peeps. Live streaming link. Get the chat up. Oh, what's going on? No, I don't want to do that. Oh, I've put the dashboard up. You don't want that, do you? Gosh, I'm really not doing very well with this. Could somebody give me a hand, please, and put the new link up in the Peeps group, because I'm clearly not doing very well with this at all. at all. I'm trying to get back into it so that I can have the chat up on Mum's computer, because I can't keep up with the chat on here. Let's see. I can just log into YouTube, can't I? Fun times. This is, yeah, it's all going all well until I have to do something technical, and then it all goes really horribly wrong. So it's not that one. Oh, there we go. It's that one. Live now. There we go. I'm in. I'm in. Yay. You talked amongst yourselves. That's good. Let's see. Video isn't catching up with the audio here. You're very blurry, or is it just waffle? Good of you to give the hamsters a break. Yay for the hamsters. Yes, you look a little blurry. Get lost, Isle of Wight internet users. That you know the peeps have pre-booked the internet for today. Exactly, Laura. Okay, you got live and blurry. Looks very pixelated. It's blurry, mind you. What have you done to your family? We talked amongst ourselves. Leslie, we all believed in the hamsters. It's yes. Thank you. Right. I'm really sorry that it's blurry. I that's the trouble with the Isle of Wight. That's the trouble with the Isle of Wight, that if we have more than our usual regular allowance of people on the island, the internet just goes horribly wrong. So yeah. If the audio and the visual are that bad, let me know, because I can reschedule this for next Sunday. I don't have any plans for next Sunday. The week after that, I have plans. I'm teaching, but I can, if it's that bad, then I can reschedule. So let me know if you can put up with it. Let me know. Oh, there's 50 of you. You're coming back. You found me. This is good. So yes, I'm sorry about that. It was all that drama for a second, and then so when I was trying to get back into the old one, I couldn't go live again. It finished, and I kept getting the reports, and I could see you all still chatting, and it's like, oh, let me back on. What's going on? So yes. I'm glad that I've saved you from doing the vacuuming, Lynn. No one should be made to do vacuuming ever. That's just cruel and unusual punishment. Let's see. Face and our family. Bloody autocorrect. I did wonder when you were saying that, Joe. I was like, what do you mean family? What have I done to my family? What's going on? I'm confused. I am confused. Let's see. Oh, hang on. I don't know if Ree got back. Hang on. Yeah, you back on. Let's see. We shall see. Blurry Sean. Sound is good, but blurry. Audio is fine. I am blurry. Okay. You can hear me. You just can't see me. I'm looking like a bit of a Monet at the moment, am I? I mean, this is good. I'm not trying to teach you to do anything today then, isn't it? I think I'd gotten as far with the chat for the last one, and Jojo had said that Lister was attacking her needles. I was quite behind with the chat, wasn't I? Oh yes, Ree is there. That's good. Let's see. I think I need to put my glasses on. No, don't do that. You don't need to see it any clearer. Yeah, I mean, I you guys, I'm very happy to sit here and carry on, but if it's not good, then I'm also very happy to kind of reschedule for next week, because I don't want it to be frustrating. Let's put it that way. So yes, let's see. Elise, hello. I don't know if you were here when I was saying that I'm going to need some of the new release of McCalls patterns, Elise. Although I won't make you be my pattern mule every time. If somebody else wants to kind of come and give me a hand with that, that's totally fine. But yeah, have you seen the new McCalls patterns that have come out? Oh my gosh, they're so amazing. So actually, yeah, that's a good point. Blurry Shan is better than no Shan at all. That's awesome. I love that. Karen says, gonna have to watch this later. I'm about to jump in the shower. My timing is rubbish. Karen, I'm going to be here for a while. So fingers crossed the picture gets better, but I will be here for a while. And then Denise says, good audio, but blurry still. Olivia says, yeah, you're back. Beautiful bows and so much more. You saved me from cutting and sticking 36 pages of a PDF together. Yes. And your dementia quote, Claire, if the new man can forget a date with you, then he must have early onset dementia. Ah, thank you. And yes, I got that. I did get that. So yeah, I think I was up to about that point in the comments from the last one. that and then it all went horribly wrong because the phone rang, didn't it? And our phone speaks the person's phone number out loud, and I suddenly thought, oh gosh, yes, probably ought not to do that to the entire internet. That's probably not wise. So I'm trying to find the new McCalls pattern, because I mentioned in the last stream, so there's two of those today, that there was a photo that I saw of a dress that I was just like, oh, that's amazing, I need that. What have I got that I can Franken pattern that one with? I think you guys were here for that. I think I managed to say that online. Oh, Julie, I think it was my uncle that rang. My dad's talking to him in the other room now. Yeah, so I saw this photo and was just like, that's gorgeous, I need that. What can I Franken pattern to put it together? And then the McCalls patterns came out the next day, and there's the perfect dress in there. But because I'm using the internet is very slow, which is why I'm so blurry. So it's having a think. Very slow think, but it's having a think. Virginia says, happy to purchase McCalls for you in the States, on sale for $1.99 at Joanne Fabrics. Can't beat that price. Absolutely. We were talking about this earlier, Virginia. Even paying all the money for shipping that you have to pay, and if I got hit with customs fees, it's still cheaper than buying them in here in the UK. Anyway, let's show you the dress that I took a screenshot of. Oh, well, mind you, it's blurry. Well, let's show you a blurry photo of the dress that I took a screenshot of. It's got like the little tie sleeves, low and a midriff panel, and this is actually a still of a video. It was very swishy. So I think made in a rayon, that would be really, really nice. Hopefully I'm holding that still enough so that you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. And then the new McCalls patterns, new sewing patterns. Oh gosh, slow internet. At least you can hear me okay, even if you can't really see me. Let's see. Jojo says, no, it's good, stay please. My other option right now is cleaning my oven. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, and here is it's the McCalls 7974, and that's like perfect, absolutely perfect. And there's lots of options that come with it. I love all the sleeves on those, but it was just like, that is exactly what that other dress that I showed you just now is, exactly what I was wanting. So I'm going to turn that, see if I can get the brightness to come back up a bit. But yeah, so definitely going to need another little pattern haul from the States. I mean, you can see back here how many patterns I have. I don't need them, but we've established that pattern collecting, fabric collecting, and sewing are all separate hobbies. So, you know, I can't neglect one hobby in favor of others for too long, because it would feel left out. So, you know, that's my reasoning, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I am bonkers. We all know I'm bonkers. There's no justification. I want the things. I like the things. The things are pretty. It's a hobby that's not hurting me as well. So, well, you know, except for my bank balance, but you know, it's not like it's a dangerous addiction, right? You know, how many other ways can I justify this, do you think? Yeah, I just want the patterns. Yeah, it's fine. You guys understand. You all know. Elisa said, I was just looking at the full patterns and I knew you'd need that. Yes. When you texted me, Elisa, after I'd sent you the list, and you were like, I see a theme here. It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. No theme at all. And I love the fact that that the pattern, the Mimi G trouser pattern, that I either put on the list twice, or you saw it and you thought of me. I love the fact that you guys know me that well, that you're just like, yeah, that's a Sean one. Right, so I have the skirt off. I have the lining out and the waistband there. So I'm going to keep this and see if I can reuse this, all of this actually. I probably will need to, yeah, I took the waistband off the skirt rather than the waistband off the lining because I'd obviously understitched it. So I've got 2 lines of stitching to unpick there, but I think I might need to do that anyway. But what I'm going to do with this is, because this is way too big for me as is, and I actually made the center panel way bigger than it needs to be. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to unpick, and I French seamed everything because of course I have. So I'm going to unpick the front center panel so that I can make that smaller and then re-French seam that. And that will mean that I don't need to do these other 2 panels or take off the bias binding that I've put on the back. That's my plan for how I'm going to make this smaller in a way that works for me. I mean, technically, I was thinking what I could do is I could actually just sew with this and trim off this excess, but I kind of don't want to take this too much the other way and make it way too small for me, because then that would be upsetting as well. So I think I will unpick this front panel. Yeah, I think that's the way forward. I'm making this up as I go along, which is basically how I do most things. Yeah, fun times. Let's see. Virginia wearing glamorous for that next date, definitely. I think that would be an awesome date dress, that one that I showed you. And I think I've told you guys this before, but I kind of had 2 modes. I have super glam or super cash. There is no kind of in between. There's no middle ground with my style. It's either very dressed up or velvet tracksuit bottoms and a t-shirt. So yeah, that dress, for as much as I would definitely totally wear that on a date, I'd also wear that during the day just to kind of have on. I mean, that's one of the things that I like about making my own clothes, is that you can make whatever you want for whatever occasion that you want. So, you know, I've been wearing my jeans that I bought recently more often. They're actually too big for me now, like massively too big for me now. I think I showed you guys in the last stream, and then I stood up and went, oh gosh, my fly is half undone. I remember that now. But yeah, they're even bigger for me now. So I actually, yeah, that's really good. But I am also very glad that I hadn't spent loads of time making myself the ginger jeans for that size that I was, because I knew I was going to be losing weight. So that's really cool. And I'm not going to get rid of those ones because I have a feeling that my weight is going to fluctuate up and down quite a bit. But yeah, I have been wearing jeans more often, and that's definitely underlined the fact that I need to make myself more tops, because I need t-shirt week to happen. I've got to get through this pile of stuff here, and then t-shirt week is going to be the next thing that I do, because I want to do it. You guys are excited about it. I like the idea of it, and I need the t-shirts. And look, I mean, I have all of this jersey, all this beautiful jersey that needs to be made into t-shirts. So yeah, that was one of the things when I filmed my So Many Questions one, and I did that little thing in front of my stash going, no, my stash is tiny. I actually had these grand plans to kind of come in and film myself like poking my head up in front of these ones, and then showing you the bit over there, and then all the fabric that I have up there, and like put that into a montage altogether. That was going to be the idea. But then we had people staying in the house, friends and family staying in the house that weekend, so I couldn't really do that filming without massively being in people's way. So I didn't. I just did the little bit that made it into the video. But yeah, that was the idea, because my stash is giant. We all know this. So let's see. Deb says the picture looks like the screen is in the rain. Yeah. Again, my internet hamster's very tired. It's been working overtime today, so yeah, I'm sorry that the picture's not as good as it should be. Our internet is pretty shocking. Joys of living on the Isle of Wight. Let's see. Sew Knit Obsessed. Do you have much experience with sewing silky fabrics? If so, any tips? Not silky fabrics. I do sew with slippery fabrics. I would say it's one of those things that the more you do it, the better the easier it will become for you. If you can wash your fabric, then spray starch is your friend. Beforehand, I've got a chiffon top in this pile here that I've spray starched the fabric before I even started cutting things out, and that helped enormously. It's still quite shifty, but it is not as bad as it was. But that is fabric that can be washed, and I know that some slippery, silky fabrics you can't wash them. So with those, one of the things that has been recommended is don't try and cut things on the fold. Make a full pattern piece, put tissue paper down, then put the silky fabric down, then put more tissue paper over it so that you've created a silk sandwich, and then put the pattern piece on top and cut out that way. Try and cut out with rotary cutter rather than scissors, because scissors do lift the fabric. For as careful as you are, they do raise the fabric up, whereas a rotary cutter will allow you to keep the fabric completely stable whilst you cut around it. Make sure that the rotary cutter blade is very, very sharp. And what other ones? Silk pins. Pin in the seam allowance, not outside of the seam allowance, because that fabric can bruise very easily. Take your time. Try on your machine with scraps of fabric to get the tension right, the needle right. Microtex needles are your friend. Lightweight needles, all those things. So many things. But as I say, the more you do it, the easier it will get. So it's one of those. But that's the same with every part of sewing or knitting or anything that you do. The more you do it, the better at it you will get. Start with a small project like a camisole top or a top of something. Don't go for a floor-length maxi dress for the first time that you use that kind of material. For as much as that would look amazing, it would also drive you up the wall, because cutting out giant pieces like that can be very difficult. So yes, I have a few tips, apparently, and those are they. Hope that helped. Cherries and honey, morning all, jumping in late. What are you working on? My internet must be wonky. Picture is blurry. It's not your internet, it's my internet. My internet is shocking. I'm very sorry. I am currently unpicking my Spoonflower 5-panel circle skirt because I made it way too big for myself, and I have lost weight since I made that. So since I did that, and so it's even bigger now. So I am unpicking it so that I can restitch it and wear it with pride this summer, because I didn't wear it last summer because it was too big, which is very annoying. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm sorry that the picture is blurry. Julie says, I don't have space to collect, as I need space for all the books, painting supplies, figurine making supplies, knitting supplies, and all the things. Yes, I saw your paintings, Julie. They're very good. You're so talented. I love all the fishy things in there as well. The one with the octopus holding the glass as well. Really like that one. Yeah, this and paper crafting. My paper crafting stuff takes up a lot of room. A lot of room. I sound like Cilla Black. Laura. Takes up a lot of room. So yes, I appreciate that all hobbies are space hungry. So, you have to prioritize, don't you? Realize that I only unpicked part of the hemming of this. I'm going to have to unpick more of it. Oh well, never mind. It'll be fine. It's totally fine. Where are we? Let's see. Fabric is lovely. Remember where you purchased it. This fabric is from Spoonflower, and I've done a video, a 5-panel circle skirt tutorial. So if you search my channel for that, or the links for this exact design will be in that one. And this is on the cotton sateen base. So yeah, I love Spoonflower. I love Spoonflower a lot. Spoonflower have actually donated a £75 voucher as a raffle prize at Sew Southampton. So that's exciting. If you guys haven't booked your tickets yet, Jojo, looking at you. I'm teasing. Then there are still tickets available. We have 50 spaces and we have sold 21 tickets so far. So there are 29 tickets left. If you guys would like to come, it's on the 27th of July in Southampton at the Masonic Hall. We've hired a space. We have a couple of Mum's dad's friends are outside. We have a couple of fabric shops coming as pop-up shops. So there is fabric shopping opportunities at the event, as well as obviously IKEA fabric, John Lewis fabric, and Fabricland fabric. And we are closely based to the centre of town, so getting to all of those fabric shops is very easy. And yeah, we're going to have a pattern and fabric swap table. So if you bring things that you maybe you've used a pattern and it's not for you, or if you've bought fabric and you've gone off it, you'd like to swap it for something else, we're going to have that. Gemma and I are not 100% sure how we're going to run that as yet, but we're going to have a chat about that and get that sorted. And yeah, that's going to be the 27th from 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. It's £10 a ticket. Your ticket will get you a drink and a biscuit when you arrive, and it will also give you a 10% discount off of the coffee shop, which is in the same building. So yes, so Southampton, 27th of July, and Spoonflower have donated. I mean, Minerva Crafts have donated £100 hamper of fabric. We've got the Eternal Maker coming. So Hayley Jane's going to be there. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting. And obviously myself and Gemma from McCalls So Geeky will be there. I think Gemma was in the chat, wasn't she? Yeah, Gemma's there. Yes. Oh gosh, don't make it go away again. 7, 1, 7, 0. Hello. Okay, that's got it. Keep jumping up to try and get the phone so that it doesn't read it out in front of all you guys. My uncle does not need his phone number put out on the internet. Right, so I have chatted quite a lot. So let's see, where am I up to with the comments? Cherries and honey, morning all. No, I've read that one out. Julie says, I don't have the space to collect. Yes, I've read that one. Fabric is lovely. Where did you purchase from? The comment, this chat's running a little bit behind that one. That's a bit weird. Let's see, not much though. Oh, internet, don't die, please. Let's see. So Gator Mum says, perhaps someone who said this, but for long stretches of unpicking, the little eyebrow razors are super fast and efficient. Ah, yes, I've seen those. I have seen those. I've seen people use those. So yeah, perhaps. Well, I hope the internet's not dying. Let's see. Because this one is not happy. So I'm going to go to this chat, which is a bit smaller, so I'm going to have to lean forward. So I'm going to make sure I don't flash any of you. Let's see. Just off to get a bit of chocolate. Don't blame you at all. Perhaps someone where we spray starch and test on first on a scrap piece of fabric. Yes, you need to, with the spray starch as well, you need to test and make sure that it does come out of your main pieces of fabric. That is a very good point. Well said. So Lily Bells. Claire says, this kind of internet reminds me of dial-up. Our memories of making a cuppa while the page loaded. How soon we forget. I remember. Do you remember the little squeaky tones of the modem as well? Whilst it was dialing up, it sounded like it was in so much pain, didn't it? Virginia says, I remember those days, Quilty Girl. Julie says, thank you, Sean. Cherries and honey says, heart, mine's not behaving. We had rain, so it's being a jerk. I'd love the print. I'm glad you could save it. Gemma says, woohoo. Girl So Geeky. Yes. Little So Southampton plug. Bridget Kavanagh, hi. Yes, I will be coming to Southampton with 2 other girlfriends. I saw that you booked your tickets, Bridget. Yes. Looking forward to meeting you in person. It's going to be very exciting to see some new faces. Jojo says, oh yeah, well, totally forgot to get mine and long-suffering husband's tickets. Have to sort it out after my jollies. Fingers crossed there are some left. I'm sure there will be, Jojo. I'm sure there will be. Carla Grant says, which palazzo pattern would you recommend? And Shinova says, good morning. Good morning, Shinova. Yeah, this is not going well. This one's died. Let's try this one again. This one has definitely died. Palazzo pants. Right. The McCalls 7131 are great if you like an elasticated waist. Really liked how those turned out. Need to make some more of those. Just check your crotch depth